Democrats, I mean, they're horrible at their jobs, right? They do a lot of shitty things, although I'll vote for them all the time.
Democrats, I mean, they're horrible at their jobs, right? They do a lot of shitty things, although I'll vote for them all the time.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is my first video and we are going to absolutely expose Harry Sisson, the TikTok poster boy for Gen Z politics. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have already seen him. You've probably cringed and felt disgusted, or maybe you love him. But what if I told you that there's more to Harry than just bad dance moves and hollow political slogans? But before we get started, if you enjoy the video, please do subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share the video, and I will continue to make good content for you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
It's always crazy to me when I see like straight white guys between the ages of 18 and 29, like myself, supporting Donald Trump, because like, do you guys not realize how bad a Trump victory would be for you? Does that not click? Like, if you have a woman in your life, a girlfriend, a mother, a sister, Donald Trump is running on taking their reproductive rights away. Or maybe you work in a factory and you think that Donald Trump's gonna protect your job. Sorry, no. Or maybe you're just like, yeah, I hate the inflation and the gas prices, so I like Trump. Point is, there's nothing manly or cool about voting for Donald Trump. What's actually honorable is standing up for people whose voices may not be as loud as yours. Food for thought.
So the clip that you guys just watched was essentially Harry Sisson's entire political personality and his entire political message summarized into one clip. For some reason, Harry Sisson and the Democrats thought that shaming white males into voting for them and gaslighting them would get the job done. And now that President Trump has won the election, it's become clear how delusional and out of touch that message really was. But it raises the question, maybe Harry Sisson is just that dumb. Maybe he's just that uninformed that that's what he genuinely believes. But today we're going to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that this guy is just a paid mouthpiece of the Democrat establishment, and his words should be taken with a metric ton of salt. Specifically because Harry Sisson is managed by Palette Management, which received $200,000 from the DNC for paid media. He also pocketed $13,000 from a Democrat super PAC, but this guy claims that he's not paid by the Democrats. Yeah, sure, buddy. And once you realize that Harry Sisson indirectly does receive funds from the Democrats, it becomes obvious how he can take such ridiculous positions in his politics. I mean, just take a look at this clip of him trying to sell Joe Biden to Piers Morgan, and Piers Morgan doesn't buy it. Check it out.
Why would you continue to pretend that he wasn't?
Because I look at the record, I'm always of the view that achievements and policy matters more than like this talk we have in the media of, oh, Biden's this, oh, Biden's that. I've met the man as well. I've talked to him. He was fantastic. He was sharp. I had questions.
When was that?
That was in May.
He was sharp?
Yeah.
How sharp?
Very sharp. He answered
it was around that time he was
full.
falling off stages, he was face planting, he was tumbling
face planting. I mean,
tumbling down the steps of Air Force One, falling off bicycles. He was saying all sorts of gobbledygook in statements which the White House had to rewind. So how sharp was he?
I mean, he was great. I gave him questions he didn't have beforehand. He answered them in depth, and we had a conversation after the cameras were turned off. I had no problems then. I had no problems now. I still think Joe Biden is fit to serve. If he were the candidate, I'd still think he's fit to serve.
Really?
Yeah.
And you know, he was asked point blank, do you ever get told what to say? Do the Democrats ever tell you what message to put out? Which he completely denied. Check it out.
All right, so now you point out you've met him, you've been invited to events. Has the White House, the Biden campaign, ever tried to tell you what to say, tried to get you to look at something?
No, I've never gotten like a, you must post this, you must post this. There have been briefings where they say, look, there's so much misinformation on social media. We just want you to have the most accurate information, but there's no pressure to post. There's never been like, oh, you have to say this, or we're going to be angry with you or anything like that.
All right, well, Harry, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And hope people will check out your videos and see all the work you've been doing. So
Thank
thanks.
you so much.
And if you need any more proof that this guy is nothing but just a Democrat mouthpiece, a shill, a phony, wait till you see the worst clip of them all.
I've criticized like Democrats, like specifically Hakeem Jeffries, and it all just went south. Like I started losing followers. Like it's bad, right? And I really want to be that person that like reaches the other side, because Democrats, I mean, they're horrible at their jobs, right? They do a lot of shitty things, although I'll vote for them all the time.
Democrats, I mean, they're horrible at their jobs, right? They do a lot of shitty things, although I'll vote for them all the time.
But it's also hard in the space to criticize
That's a
them.
good, can we clip that quote? They're horrible
Please
at
don't.
their jobs. They
Please,
do shitty
please,
things.
please don't.
damn it.
Please don't.
I
Please
will
don't
vote
clip
for
that.
them.
Please, no,
Oh,
no,
that
no, no.
damn it.
Please
I
don't.
will
Please don't
vote
clip
for
that.
them.
Please, no,
Oh,
no,
that
no, no.
And this clip begs the question, if Harry Sisson isn't paid by the Democrats, why was he so concerned about that video going public? The Democrats' playbook is clear. Push propaganda through TikTok puppets like Harry Sisson and hope that Gen Z just falls for it and votes for the establishment Democrats. But as we learned with Donald Trump's landslide victory, Gen Z's not buying it. And here's a clip of Harry Sisson coping with Kamala losing the election.
Here's the good news about the 2024 presidential election, and there's not much. We're all very sad right now. We're all very disappointed. We're all very shocked. But there's one piece of good news that I can think about right now, and it's that the resistance continues. The resistance against Donald Trump and their awful Republican policy continues. The Republicans have this idea in their head right now that you, me, and everybody else are just going to lay down. We've given up. We're not doing it anymore. Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. We're still here. We're still fighting. We mourn for a week. We get our thoughts together. We recalibrate, and we get back out there. Like, if Republicans think that women, people of color, members of the LGBTQ plus community are just going to sit down and let them do their thing, no. Sorry, not happening. And here's the thing. I know for a fact that if Donald Trump tries to hurt the American people, make our lives harder, we will give him hell. We will make his presidency impossible if he tries to pass policy and legislation that takes rights away from people. I know you want to be part of that. I want to be part of that. And we're going to do it together. So let's not lie down. Let's get back in the game. Man, I'm so hyped up and excited. Let's do this together, man.
So I want to know what you think. Why don't you leave a comment below? What do you think about Harry Sisson? Is he just a naive child or a paid mouthpiece? Is he genuine or is he a phony? And that's all for me, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Until next time.